fellow Toastmasters. I am pleased to be able to share some great tips with you today. I am just amazed with how plants are one of the best things that we have on earth because they can grow from a small seedling to a giant tree and mature bushes that not only provide shade, but food for humans and as well as animals. And best of all, if you're a gardener, you can harvest and eat the fruits of your labor, pun intended. Now, before we get started, how many of you enjoy gardening or is an urban gardener? Raise your hand. Anyone? Yes? Okay, all right. If you are raise houseplants, you are considered a gardener too, all right? Well, I consider myself an urban gardener. I've been gardening for probably over 30 years. Currently, I have 5 fruit trees and 3 different flowering plants in my garden. I thought I was getting along and become a better gardener. But as I learn more and more about gardening, I find that I'm just a beginner, a novice, because there's so much to learn. And of course, there are rewards along the way. And when I learn new things, I'm able to get my plants to be healthy and bloom. It just feels great because you feel like you've done a great job and they're rewarding you with this beautiful blooms, right? Well, today I wanted to share with you a few things that I've learned about how to become a better gardener. And thank you to Jeff, who shared this article about banana peel fertilizer. I was able to go do some research and went down this new rabbit hole and learn a lot more about how to and whatnot, and why is it banana peel really good, a good fertilizer. And before we get started, let's talk about a few basic plant basics, right? Fundamentals. Most of you probably know about photosynthesis. It is how plants make food and grow. Let me share my screen with you. Okay. All right. Banana peel fertilizer. It is black gold for plants. Photosynthesis, it is the process where plants take water, sunlight, carbon dioxide from the air, and turn them into oxygen, which is great for our earth and humans, animals. Also creates simple sugars, which acts as fuel for the plant, helps them grow. Plants need 3 major nutrients to help them grow. First, it is nitrogen. They provide healthy green foliage. Second, it is phosphorus. It helps provide strong roots and blooms for the plant. And third is potassium. They provide healthy plant growth. Now, let's talk about potassium a little bit more. Why they're so important. I learned that they are act as a supervisor and is involved in nearly everything in the plant's life, okay? From regulating when photosynthesis happens to how they take in water and nutrients from and transport them throughout the different plant cells. The bottom line is, if you want big, healthy, and big fruits, right, in your plant, you have to make sure your plant gets enough potassium. Now, many of you know that bananas is a great source of potassium, right? We eat bananas because we can get plenty of potassium for us to nourish our body. What I didn't know is that banana peels, it's a great organic source of potassium for plants. Also, banana peels has other micronutrients like calcium, sulfur, manganese, magnesium, and phosphorus. And all those are also important to help with healthy plant growth. Plants that really need very little nitrogen, like tomatoes, cucumber, even radish and peppers, they can benefit from the banana peel fertilizer. So next time, instead of throwing away your banana peel, you can make banana peel fertilizer. Here is how. Right. You cut up the banana peels, preferably the more ripe, the better. Put it into a 1 quart jar or a container and add in water. Close the cap. Wait 1 to 2 weeks. You take out the peel, right? Strain it. Then you dilute this fertilizer with water in a 1:4 ratio. And you can use this banana peel fertilizer to water your plants once a week. It's free. It takes a little bit of time. It's very easy to do. On the other hand, if you are in a rush and you can't wait 1 to 2 weeks, you can do a cook recipe to make this BP fertilizer. All right. You take about 5 ripe banana peels, cut it up, boil it, simmer it for about 15 minutes. Then you strain the banana peels out. Okay, press all the waters out. Save the water, this fertilizer, and dilute it in about 8 cups of water. Cool the liquid before using it, and then you can use it to water your plants once a week. It is that simple. Okay. There are other uses for banana peels. First, you can compost it. You can put it into your recycling bin, send it out to your recycler, or if you compost at home, you can put it in your composter. The second way is to dry it in the sun or in a low setting in your oven. Then grind it up and make banana peel powder. Keep it in an airtight container or a Ziploc bag, and then use it as you need to. I will include references at the end of the slideshow that you can look up to find more detailed instructions if you're interested in learning how to make banana peel fertilizer powder. The third way is to plant the banana peel directly on the bottom of the container or on the garden bed. One warning though, make sure if you are planting the banana peel directly in the soil, make sure it's not on the very top or shallow, because then animals or vermin can easily get to it. If your neighborhood has a lot of these animals like raccoons or vermin, it's not recommended that you plant the banana peel directly in the soil, because as they are trying to get to the banana, they could destroy your plant in the process. There is another black gold that I want to share with you. It's great for your plants. It can help your plants grow really well. And of course, that is compost. We all know that you can buy ready-to-use compost in the store. It can cost you some money, especially if you have a big raised bed to fill. But what I found during my journey to become a better gardener is you can get it for free at Bayview Greenways Management Company. They're located in San Francisco. Anybody can use this free compost. You can go to get more details on this website, okay, bvgreencycle.com. Here is a picture of the facility. They recycle and compost trees and other shrubs and other wood materials. They are garden quality, all right? And here is a pile of more composted compost that is ready to use. You just need to bring a shovel, a garbage bag, or big bin that you can then haul out the compost for use in your garden or community gardens, whatnot. If you don't have a truck or car to haul it, they also can deliver for you at a low cost. All right. So I wanted to wish you good luck. Hope these tips will help you bring a bountiful harvest for you. I know that with learning any new hobby, It takes time and patience, so that you can, the more you do it, you learn from your failures and then you get rewarded for it. I definitely have to learn patience with my plants, because it's taken me a month to grow from the seeds, and my plant is still like tiny. It hasn't grown much in a month. And I said, what's wrong? It's getting plenty of sunlight. Maybe it's not getting enough nutrients. So I'm excited to use this new banana peel fertilizer to water my plants, and hopefully in 2 weeks I will see some positive results. Thank you.